Hello everyone, welcome to Rasayan Academy once again, guys. So I hope that you have gone through all the important videos that I have uploaded for the bioinorganic chemistry. The topics are very much in detail, and now we are going to practice some really important questions on all of the topics that we have covered. Also informing you guys that I have already made a session, a live session we had done based on the bioinorganic practice questions. So if you want, you can just check it out. I'll put the link over here. And this video is like a continuation to that practice session because the questions are not repeated. These are different questions. Okay. So once you have gone through all the important topics, watch both of these practice videos to get the maximum benefit out of your preparation. All right. And also if you want the detailed course for the CSIR UGC NET as well as the GATE examination, you can download my app that goes by the same name as Rasayan Academy. Alright, so there are plenty of offers which are going on for you to join up any of the courses that you want. Now, I'm going to start our discussion, and if you have any other query about my courses, you can message me on Telegram or on WhatsApp. Now we move onwards to our first question over here. Match the metalloproteins in column A with their functions in column B. So first question, very simple one. Now column A and column B में क्या दिया हुआ है देखो. First one over here, these are all metalloproteins, all right, and these are the functions. Just take 1 minute and try to determine what are the correct matches. And guys, these kind of questions you will mostly get in the GATE examination where there is more than one option which is possible for this. Okay, तो ऐसे क्वेश्चन गेट में आते हैं ज्यादातर. CSIR नेट में यूजुअली सेम ऑप्शंस रहते हैं. Both the sides you mostly get the same options, right? But in the GATE exam you get more options on one side to confuse you more. All right. Yeah. So yeah, I think you must have checked it out. Now let's answer. First thing, oxyhemocyanin. So what could be the correct match? Hydrolysis of C-terminal peptide bond, methylation, conversion of CO2 to carbonic acid, oxidation of alkene, oxygen storage, oxygen transport. So definitely from all of these, hemocyanin, oxyhemocyanin is only going to work as an oxygen transport system. So definitely one is going to match with F. Let's write it over here. Then comes carbonic anhydrase. So you know about these zinc metalloproteins, metalloenzyme. इनका क्या काम होता है? Conversion of CO2 to the carbonic acid or the bicarbonate. Now 2 is going to match with C. What about third one? Third is a cytochrome P450. So cytochrome P450, guys, if you have studied nicely, you will know कि ये क्या है? ये family है oxygenases enzyme की. इसको हम बोलते हैं family of monooxygenase enzyme. That is going to put one oxygen in the substrate to which it is reacting. Monooxygenase. So it is actually doing the oxidation of the alkene. Because और कोई option नहीं है. बिल्कुल हाइड्रोलाइसिस नहीं करता है. नो मिथाइलेशन, नो ऑक्सीजन स्टोरेज और ट्रांसपोर्ट, एब्सोल्युटली ऑक्सीडेशन ऑफ एल्कीन. सो मोनोऑक्सीजनेजेस विल डू द ऑक्सीडेशन. देखो फोर्थ, कार्बोक्सी पेप्टाइडेज ए, एब्सोल्युटली हाइड्रोलाइसिस ऑफ सी टर्मिनल पेप्टाइड बॉन्ड. Many a time you have studied this, so ये correct match है. 1 matches with F, 2 with C, 3 is going to be with D and 4 is going to be with A. So A is the correct answer. Very simple. आगे चलते हैं और क्वेश्चन देखते हैं. As I told you guys, I will show you that this is a very important question which has been asked directly from your book Shriver and Atkins. Okay, in the last video I have shown you all of these chemicals. So the same question has been asked. The complexes showing activity against cancerous cells is R. So which of these will show anti-cancer activity and can be used for the treatment of cancer? Yeah, take a minute and then answer. Alright, so I think if you know the answer, you will like quickly be able to figure out. That is, you usually see cisplatin when we talk about cancer treatment. Then there is a modification also known as carboplatin. वो भी ठीक है. Alright, वो भी आपने सुना होगा. ये क्या है? What is this? This is cetraplatin, and this has been directly given in your Shriver and Atkins book. All right, it has platinum in the octahedral coordination sphere. This is cetraplatin, and these two are ruthenium-based anti-cancer molecules, and they show anti-cancer properties. तो इनका आपको नाम याद करने की जरूरत नहीं है, आपको बस स्ट्रक्चर याद होना चाहिए कि हाँ आपने ये देखा है. Alright, so both of these molecules are ruthenium-based anti-cancer molecules. So A, B and C all are correct. ये सारे ही सारे करेक्ट है, तो डी इसका करेक्ट आंसर होगा, या 4. नेक्स्ट इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन. ड्यूरिंग द बाइंडिंग ऑफ डाइऑक्सीजन टू मायोग्लोबिन, consider heme in the XY plane. The molecular orbital of oxygen and atomic orbital of iron involved in the formation of the sigma bond is. So again, read out the question by yourself. आंसर करने की कोशिश करो इसको. A very beautiful question. During the binding of oxygen to myoglobin, we have to consider the heme in the XY plane. मतलब ये जो हमारा heme है, that has one iron and 4 nitrogens. This is the heme and it is present in the XY plane like this. The molecular orbital of dioxygen, यहाँ पे dioxygen आता है, इससे interact करता है iron से, and the atomic orbital of iron involved in the formation of the sigma bond is. So what happens is, one of the position is occupied by N of the histidine. The remaining 4 positions on the plane are occupied by let's say these 4 nitrogen atom of the tetrapyrrole ring. Then what is left behind? बस एक Z component का एक orbital बचता है जिससे कि हम इसको react करवा सकते हैं. What is that orbital? Absolutely, it needs a complete Z orbital. It cannot be Zx or so on. It has to be a full-fledged Z orbital. तभी ये interaction better होगा. So pi star and dz square are the answer. That is, in the oxygen, it is doing the electron density. It is taking the electron density into pi star given by the iron. All right. So this is how it works. Answer is going to be option number A. Very simple. सुपर ऑक्साइड का कहाँ पे इलेक्ट्रॉन जा रहा है? O2 माइनस का. It's going into the pi star, which is empty. So moving on to the next question. In the catalytic cycle of cytochrome P450, the generation of porphyrin radical cation iron 4O from porphyrin Fe3OOH involves. So from here to here it wants to go. What is the major change? What is happening? Alright, for that you need to know the mechanism of cytochrome P450. Alright. Yes, let's just take a second and recall. So what are you doing actually? There is this porphyrin thing going on. You have the peroxide now. This peroxide is going to break the OH and it is going to convert the iron into a double bond O. So what is happening? The oxidation change from +3 to +4. ये change हो रहा है oxidation state. So what is happening? A homolytic cleavage or a heterolytic cleavage of oxygen formation of intermediate what? Let's see. So in this step over here, ये देखो ये वाला जो step है where the peroxide is actually present. Now this peroxide, if it breaks homolytically, देखो यहाँ से ये कैसे break होगा? It is going to take 2 protons. So naturally, if it is taking 2 protons, it has to take the electron density along with itself, so it becomes O2 minus and then takes away 2 protons and then gives you a water molecule. So if the oxygen has to eliminate as water, क्योंकि monooxygenase यही करता है, it is going to take the alkane and it is going to take the dioxygen, एक molecule को insert करेगा, दूसरे को water में convert करेगा, oxygen को, right? So it is doing the same thing. It is going to push the electron density away to this oxygen, and this oxygen is getting electron from iron. That's why iron becomes +4 और ये homolytic cleavage नहीं है. This is going to be a heterolytic cleavage. Alright, so what should be the correct answer? It should be 1 electron oxidation. नहीं, कोई oxidation नहीं हो रहा है यहाँ पे. Formation of intermediate. No, OH is not going to be there. It's an oxoferryl complex. Whenever you see iron +4 double bond O, इसको हम बोलते हैं oxoferryl complex. ठीक है? So formation of the oxoferryl complex by the heterolytic oxygen-oxygen cleavage of this. Remember, it is not homolytic. Okay? चलो आगे चलते हैं. Match list 1 and 2. So मेटलोप्रोटीन और मेटल बहुत इजी है, वेरी सिंपल. जस्ट टेक 1 minute एंड ट्राई सॉल्विंग इट बाय योरसेल्फ. Alright, so I hope that you must be done. Now let's move onwards. Carboxypeptidase A, तो आपको पता ही है guys, it is going to have zinc in it. Oxygen evolving complex. So oxygen carrying complex, let's see. Oxygen evolving complex. Okay. So this is about the photosystem. जो oxygen evolve कर रहा है, photosystem 2, that is going to have manganese. Okay, photosystem 2 it is. Hemerythrin will have iron. Coenzyme F430. This is going to have nickel. Alright, ये एक specific type का heme group है, coenzyme F430. Where nickel is present at the center. It has a specific role, alright, and is found in bacteria. Not all the types of bacteria, special ones. Alright, so ये कहाँ मिलता है हमें? ये मिलता है निकल. और specifically coenzyme F430 will see methano in the methanogenic archaebacteria. ऑलराइट, इस स्पीसीज में इस टाइप के मॉलिक्यूल्स में ये प्रेजेंट होता है, मिथेनोजेनिक आर्कीबैक्टीरिया. व्हाट डज दैट मीन? दैट मीन्स आर्कीबैक्टीरिया आर दोज विच डोंट हैव अ सेल न्यूक्लियाई और एक्चुअली आर प्रोकैरियोट्स. ठीक है, उस टाइप के बैक्टीरिया के लिए ये बनता है निकल. ऑलराइट, फॉर ट्रांसफरिंग द इलेक्ट्रॉन्स इन वेरियस प्रोसेस. So that's it guys, this is our answer. A matches with 4, B matches with 1, C matches with 2, D matches with 3. Correct. आगे चलते हैं next question. Consider the following statement for hemoglobin and myoglobin which are present. There are 4 statements and you see कि option में सिर्फ 3 ही correct दिया हुआ है. Any 3, not the 4th one. So you will understand that there is a 4th one which is wrong. Okay, क्योंकि obviously यहाँ mention किया है which of the following statement is going to be correct for the options given below. Yes, read them out. Oxyhemoglobin is formed in lungs, whereas oxymyoglobin is formed in tissues. Absolutely correct. Myoglobin has a greater affinity for dioxygen than hemoglobin. Yes, it is so. That's why इसका saturation को time लगता है. Hemoglobin saturation reached very quickly. The equilibrium constant for the formation of the oxymyoglobin is K. Equilibrium is equals to MbO2 divided by Mb and O2 in this way. So ये एक simple equilibrium constant है. Myoglobin is a monomer. However, the tetra or basically the equilibrium constant for the formation of oxyhemoglobin is this, and it is not exactly correct because, alright, because you are going to have 4 different steps. Everything cannot be included into one. One of these are going to be difference in the rate of reaction. Alright, so we are going to now move onwards and check the correct answer. ठीक है, ये गलत है. A, B और C सही हो गए. All right. Sorry, A, B and C. Yeah, it's going to be option number 1. Next, very interesting question over here. Match the iron and copper proteins with biological function in the table below. So after watching these videos, definitely you will be able to answer it very nicely. So yeah, let's try to answer this question. I hope that you have tried it out. Iron protein, copper protein and their biological function. So you already know about hemerythrin. Hemerythrin kya hai guys? It is a non-heme oxygen carrier protein. So hemerythrin is going to transport oxygen. Hemocyanin is also going to transport oxygen. So A and 2 are going to match with Z. Alright, oxygen transport, very simple. नेक्स्ट इज साइटोक्रोम P450. ये क्या है? मोनोऑक्सीजनेजेज है. ठीक है, दिस इज एन एंजाइम. टायरोसिनेज इज ऑल्सो एन एंजाइम. सो B and 3 आर बोथ ऑक्सीजनेजेज. ऑलराइट, दीज आर एंजाइम्स ओवर हियर. तो B और 3 मैच करेंगे X के साथ. B, 3 एंड X. तो क्या बचा? रिस्कीज प्रोटीन, azurin, blue copper protein, all right. And Riskey's protein is the smallest protein which has a very similar structure to rubridoxin. थोड़ा सा ही अलग है बस खाली, बाकी similar structure है. Now these two are actually doing the electron transport. So C and 1 are going to match with Z. All right. So sorry, C and yeah, they are going to match with Y because Z is already there. तो ये आंसर आ गया है A, 2 and Z, B, 3 and X, C, 1 and Y. So this is our correct answer. I hope that you got it because these are like small questions from big topics, so you have to like remember them. Next question is, in the 3 iron ferredoxins, the number of sulfide bridges, cysteine ligands respectively are. Again, stop the video, do it by yourself. 3 iron ferredoxin. तो 3 iron ferredoxin में क्या हो सकता है? It could be Fe3S4. All right. So the number of sulfide bridges and cysteine ligands respectively. So if you have gone through the structures, you will know it very nicely कि ये किस तरीके से रहता है. All right. So you are going to have 4 sulfide bridges Fe3S4 में. एंड जितने आयरन होते हैं उतने ही सिस्टीन सल्फर होते हैं. सो दे आर गोइंग टू बी 3 सिस्टीन सल्फर लिगेंड्स. ऑलराइट, आंसर इज गोइंग टू बी 4 and 3 respectively. This is going to be the correct answer. Alright, so just for the, this is just a shortcut. You don't have to draw the structure, but just remember जितने आयरन होते हैं उतने ही सिस्टीन सल्फर होते हैं. एंड 3 आयरन फेरेडॉक्सिन इज Fe3S4. इसके बाद कौन सा आता है? Fe4S4, which is a proper cubane like structure. This is a proper cubane like structure. And what is this? It is actually like a cube only, but one vertex is missing. Isn't it? You have seen this before. इसका एक vertex missing होता है. Alright. So let's say if the structure is actually like this, I will just remove one of the vertex from over here and then I will draw. So iron, sulfur, again iron, again sulfur, again iron. So how many iron? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and 1, 2, 3 sulfur. मुझे थोड़ा उल्टा करना चाहिए था. I should write sulfur on the place of iron because I need 4 sulfur and only 3 iron. Okay, so we can just change it in 1 second. Yes, क्योंकि हमें 4 sulfur चाहिए. So let's say I'm writing sulfur, sulfur, sulfur and sulfur on all the alternating positions. So I write 1 iron, another iron, another iron. Only 3 iron and 4 sulfur ferredoxin. Okay, this is the structure. One vertex missing from the cube. Chalo, next one. Which of the following statement for rubridoxin is are correct? Alright, so rubridoxin you already know, it's the smallest iron sulfur protein. Yes, read out the question and then try to answer. All right, so let's see which of the following statement for rubredoxin is correct. Now, you have Fe2 plus center that has a tetrahedral geometry. You have only one iron 2 plus that is going to be connected to definitely 4 sulfur atoms from the cysteine. Alright, there is no inorganic sulfur, only organic sulfur. Alright, so definitely this is correct. Different tetrahedral geometry, all are sulfur from the cysteine. Reduced form of iron is diamagnetic. Reduced form of iron is Fe2 plus and the oxidized form is Fe3 plus. So how many, this is going to be Fe2 plus high spin. और हाई स्पिन Fe2 प्लस में क्या कोई अनपेयर्ड इलेक्ट्रॉन नहीं होते हैं? Definitely होते हैं. There are going to be 4 unpaired electrons. So this is wrong. It's going to be paramagnetic in nature. Yes. Iron 2 plus center undergoes Jahn-Teller distortion. Alright. It is a F2 Fe2s cluster. So this is wrong and this can be correct. A and C are the only correct options. B and D cannot be correct. तो आप elimination option से भी देख सकते हो. A and C is going to be the correct answer. Why does it undergo Jahn-Teller distortion? क्योंकि ये देखो, it is going to be a D6 system. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So when in the E system or EG you are having unsymmetry, you will have a greater distortion possibility as compared to T2. So yeah, it is possible because of the distortion, because of the unsymmetrically electron configuration. Okay. Yeah. Next question is match the following all of these with all of their functions. तो ये क्या है? Liver alcohol dehydrogenase, cytochrome C oxidase, hemocyanin, myoglobin. All right. और ये क्या है? ये इनके फंक्शन या ये इनके मेटल्स है. Which metals are present at the active site? Okay, so these are like little questions, but you will only be able to answer when you know. So, if you have tried this out, let's see. Liver alcohol dehydrogenase. So, what is liver alcohol dehydrogenase? It is going to convert the alcohol to ketone or aldehyde and then eliminate it from the system. तो इसके पास क्या होता है? इसके पास जिंक होता है at the active site. Yes, zinc at the active site. Now moving onwards, cytochrome C oxidase. तो cytochrome C oxidase के पास कौन होता है? Iron and copper at the active site. Hemocyanin is going to be copper at the active site. Yes, it is. Myoglobin is going to be iron at the active site. So fourth one is correct. Alright, so these are going to be the correct answer. Molybdenum होता है nitrogenase में. Yes, so this is the correct answer. Alright, let's move onwards. A few more questions. The toxic property of mercury and its compound are due to their very simple question कि mercury toxic क्यों है? Absolutely, mercury is a soft metal, so it has a higher affinity for the reaction with thiols. And thiols हमारे पास बहुत सारे molecules में होते हैं, cysteine में होता है, and metallothionein में होता है. So it can bind with the sulfur over here and get into the system and hamper the processes. तो इसीलिए high affinity for thiols की वजह से mercury is very toxic. And out of all of these, which are very toxic, out of all of these for our system, which are very, very toxic? Mercury, cadmium, arsenic, alright. Iron is not toxic. It is essential element. But essential है but trace है. ठीक है. Chromium, cadmium, okay. Mercury, arsenic, lead, chromium 6, all of these. आगे चलते हैं, cadmium, mercury, lead, zinc is again non-toxic, cobalt is also trace required, तो ये भी गलत है. Again here gold is not toxic, magnesium is required in the both endo and exoskeleton, तो ये भी wrong है. तो correct answer is going to be 2. इस तरीके के आप और भी questions कर सकते हो guys. These are like basic questions, some from the previous years, some from let's say my assignments. So all you have to do is you just have to like go through each and every topic of bioinorganic and then visit the PYQ. पहले देखोगे तो कुछ नहीं आएगा, बाद में अच्छे से वीडियोस को देखने के बाद PYQ देखोगे तो अच्छे से समझ में आ जाएगा that how you have to answer these questions. Okay, so yeah, I will now see you all in another session. Have a nice day. Bye everyone, and don't forget to join my courses on Rasayan Academy.